once you endorse a politician on stage at a rally, I don't think you can reasonably be called independent anymore. Or do you see it differently?
I think I can. I don't agree with that. Because I can still hit Trump and do. You know, there's no question that I owned my bias on Trump and crossed a line that I had never crossed before and never would have crossed when I was still straight news, ever. It's just this weird new hybrid lane I'm in that even made it a possibility in my mind, you know, that I even allowed myself to consider saying yes to the invitation. And it was another before and after moment, because for sure you're crossing a line, but I had crossed it prior to then. I had crossed it the day Biden handed down his Title IX revisions. And I was so angry about what he did that I went on my show that day and said, I'm voting for Donald Trump. And I'd never done that.
But then going and actively campaigning, standing on stage and giving him a hug and a kiss, it is different. And I think a lot of people saw you endorsing Trump as caving, as essentially going to where the power is.
I don't think it was me caving. It was me rising. It was me answering something I truly felt called to do. I'm thrilled Trump won. I shudder to think of what the country would be right now if Kamala Harris had won. And in the end, I had no qualms about going out there for him whatsoever. And I accept and agree with you that there are different gradations. It is a different level.
You know the symbolism of it, of course, which is someone who so famously had been at odds with him, that he had done so much to publicly stand up and embrace him, was significant to a lot of people.
I hope so. Yeah. I mean, that was my goal in helping him, especially with women. Like, I knew that I could be of help to him. I knew, given the relationship with him, that I would be a different kind of endorser that actually might potentially make a difference for him with a certain set of people who were looking for permission to vote for him because they'd been told universally that he was bad, that he was Hitler, that he was a rapist, that all these things that people have been saying. And I felt the obligation to go tell them how I really feel about him and why I feel that way.